All right. Sam Hyde is my first meat and potatoes. I was obsessed with this. If there was one thing I followed, it was the Sam Hyde Happy Punch boxing thing. I didn't give a shit about KSI. Salt Poppy knocking out Andy Worski was fucking hilarious because I don't think Andy Worski should have been in a boxing ring. But it was funny to watch. Him and Ethan Ralph don't like each other, and watching those two race to the bottom in terms of lolcowery is really fun to watch. I think Worski maybe has a little bit of more sense of humor about his status than Ethan Ralph does, but
have fun with it.
Watching those two, I think they should fight each other absolutely after watching that, and they should almost just have a slap boxing match.
I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah, Salt Poppy fucking killed Andy Worski, but to me, the only fight I gave a shit about was Sam Hyde versus this guy, IamThmpsn. Now, if you don't know anything about Sam Hyde, I strongly suggest a deep dive. Sam Hyde was a guy, always was a guy. And Sam Hyde had a show called $1 Million Extreme World Peace. And $1 Million Extreme was this acting troupe he did with Nick Rochefort and, I'm blanking on the third guy. But anyway, they did sketch comedy.
Yep.
And it was really, really funny shit. We played a couple of them on the show. Officer Maggot. Thank you, White Man.
They kind of just leave it up to you to interpret what they're getting after, right?
Right. The awesome part about $1 Million Extreme and Sam Hyde, I don't think they have any strong political beliefs, but I think they know how people are going to take things based on their own bias.
Yes.
So they just kind of put shit out there.
They let you fill in your own blanks.
Right. And it kind of tells you what your own bias is.
That's true.
Where
it
you're
tells
taking.
You how you feel. Yeah.
Right. So they'll just throw shit out there and people will get crazy about it and they'll go, what? I just said a thing.
It's kind of like a Rorschach test for skits. It's like, oh, which one of these things do you see? This now, okay, you saw that. That's how you feel about all this shit then.
Thank you, Lazy Shorts. Charles Carroll is the other guy. I want to make sure he gets credit. Jesus. So, that's a great way to put it. $1 Million Extreme is a cultural ink blot test.
Sure.
They just throw up nonsense and then you go, they got kicked off of Adult Swim because a bunch of, they tend to be leftists, I think, in this case, accused them of being Nazis and white supremacists and all this shit. And then pussy-ass Tim Heidecker joined and said, they should be gone. Brett Gelman, they should be gone. That's why I hate Brett Gelman so much, is they all actively tried to get $1 Million Extreme yanked off of Adult Swim until finally they did.
Isn't that funny, though? It's Adult Swim and you can't have something on there that could be controversial.
So fucking lame, man. So lame. But
hate it.
Then they went to the internet. Well, they kind of broke up a little. I think Sam and Nick still work together. And they went to the internet, Gumroad. They still released some YouTube stuff. And then they did that thing with iDubbbz where they made him look like an asshole. And to this day, I'll still watch that. Well, Sam finally got an internet boxing match. He wanted to be part of iDubbbz Creator Clash, but iDubbbz girlfriend or iDubbbz wife, whatever she is now, she kind of controls iDubbbz, and she decided that his image now can't be associated with Sam's image after Sam made him look like a stupid asshole over this documentary thing. So they banned Sam from the building, banned, images of him. I mean, they really got salty about the documentary thing. So then Keemstar comes in, stroke of brilliance. Keemstar goes, I don't give a fuck about my image. Half the world thinks I'm the biggest asshole who ever lived.
Yes, they do.
So you know what? I'm going into business with Sam Hyde. And he's going to be part owner of Happy Punch Boxing. And he's going to fight this guy, IamThmpsn. And because Sam famously trained Harvey from Epic Mealtime for his fight on iDubbbz's thing.
Okay.
And then he won by knockout. So Sam Hyde, who gives a shit about the actual fight? He won by knockout in the third round. He hit hard right hand. It was great. Sam Hyde then has been wanting to fight Hasan Piker. We've talked about Hasan Piker before.
Many times.
Big time liberal guy with, I have to tell you, absolutely. Those of you who are fans of the show know I don't really begrudge people their political affiliations. I don't really, that's not my be all end all. Like, oh, that guy's a liberal or that guy's a conservative. I can't like him. To me, it's more who you are and like your sense of humor and shit like that.
Take them as they come.
Hasan Piker is, and this is remarkable. I say this almost as a compliment. Hasan Piker is the most serious, humorless, incapable of doing, creating, saying, or hearing, or reacting to anything in the neighborhood of funny that I've ever seen in my life. He is serious, and he's going to save the country, and everyone's a Nazi, and he knows what the progressives are. I mean, this fucking dork talks like a college sophomore who just took his first sociology class, and by God, he talks on his streams like he's passing legislation and shit. And oh my God. Well, first of all, he's Cenk Uger's nephew. So the douche doesn't fall far from the douche tree, as
Never
it were.
does.
Well, Sam Hyde for a while now has said, well, if they painted me as this big right-wing Nazi guy, the biggest left-wing guy on the new media is Hasan Piker. I want to fight him. And he's like a big jack guy. Like, Hasan is a big dude, but he's a fucking pussy. It's remarkable. He's a big dude, but he cries and he whines and he complains. He has a show with Ethan Klein, and you can almost tell what the pattern between the two will be on that show. It'll be Ethan says something stupid and intelligible and overly simpleton about something political, and then Hassan's going to either whine or get mad.
That he's a baby and he's big for no reason.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the show's called Leftovers. I'll give you an example of Leftovers. I'll be Ethan and Hassan. Dude, it's so stupid. Like, all these guys who like Trump, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? That's Ethan.
Obviously.
And then Hassan goes, well, and it's, the thing is, it's like, and the Democrats, like, they're not even tough enough because they're not real progressives. The Democrats are actually like Republicans, and the Republicans, like, you got to forget them, dude, because they're just like Nazis, bro. And then the Democrats, though, like, they don't have any guts. Like, what we should be doing is just giving everybody everything, because if you make people work for stuff, that's not fair. And it's that for 2 hours.
It's miserable.
And then Ethan will go, yeah, it's like, aren't those people just fucking dumb, and shouldn't they all die in a volcano? Like, shouldn't all those people just be killed? Oh, wait, I'm not bouncing my eyebrows enough.
You got to burp.
I mean, aren't they just like so stupid and terrible? I mean, sometimes I look at the politics and I go, dude, you guys are so just, aren't you guys are stupid and just so dumb. And like, if you died, I'd be so happy. And that was a good Ethan Klein, right?
Impressive.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm. I'm working on my Ethan Klein. I think I got to get more burps in there to make it more accurate.
I almost didn't know that was you over there.
So Sam Hyde has been calling out Hasan Piker for a long time. And because Hassan has no sense of humor, he either ignores it or he yells at people about it. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't understand that it's the way you respond to all this shit that makes people keep doing it.
Yes, you're feeding it, if you will.
By taking it so seriously. The iDubbbz produced doc about Sam was the funniest and most compelling thing he's done in years. I was actually surprised he felt punked. It was great. Yeah, go and watch both Sam's version of it and iDubbbz's version of it. They're both funny for different reasons. He's fake edgy and fake tough. That's why Sam's... shit, I lost it. Sorry. That's why Sam's going after him so hard. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's just a whiny bitch, Hasan Piker. Sorry, I just keep fucking up my own chat here. He was so shook after seeing that Sam Hyde in the ring. All right, let's get to the videos. The first one is, I want to show you guys, get you caught up. So Sam Hyde, for this Happy Punch boxing thing, for this YouTube boxing deal, wasn't Sam Hyde as you've known him for the entire promotion. Never breaking character. He was the Candyman.
Got it.
Sam Hyde was the Candyman, and he just played this fucking insane Irishman. The entire fight promotion. If there was a microphone in front of him, if he did a public appearance, it was this insane Irish guy called the Candyman. It's fucking great. Here, just check it out. Here's an interview with Boxing Social that the Candyman did. This is before the fight Saturday.
First fight on Saturday night. Sam, how you doing?
That's quite a mouthful there, lad. That's quite a few things to remember. I'm not going to remember any of that. You should just change all of that to one word so that people, like, you could change your name to Window. That's why you just say Window and people know to go to your channel, talk to you. I'm Window. Why don't you do that, lad?
Window's not a bad name, but give me a window into your training. How you
This guy's fucking... I love... You know, my favorite thing about Sam Hyde is watching people who aren't used to him try to deal with him.
Yeah.
And they all suck at it.
They're really bad.
You kind of just got to roll with him and feed him.
Have fun with him.
Instead, they're like, speaking of window, can you give us a window into... It's like, now, okay, it's fun watching their questions and just before they even finish talking, you're going to get fucked with more now.
I get it, though. They've got a job to do.
Yeah.
But...
for this one?
I like that. You've got the gab of the Irish there, the wordplay. I see you there, fan. What did you ask me again? I didn't hear you.
Open a window into your training camp. How you been?
Oh, I hate it. I'm ready to settle down with a bowl of me Lucky Charms.
You've got a picture. You're wearing a Bruce Lee shirt. Can't see it just on camera.
Okay, guys, this is fucking hysterical. Sam's wearing a Bruce Lee shirt.
Okay.
And the lunatic just does this. Remember, this guy's from Boxing Social. He's just some boxing nerd. Like, he's not a comedy fan or anything like that.
Bowl of me Lucky Charms.
You've got a picture. You're wearing a Bruce Lee shirt. Can't see it just on camera. But Bruce Lee, a massive figure in combat, fighting. Is he an inspiration for you?
Oh, no, lad. That's a common misconception. This is Tommy Morrison, the greatest fighting man to ever live before he got AIDS.
Not taking, like, everyone else they're interviewing for this is like, I'm going to kill Salt Pop. I'm going to knock out this guy. I'm going to beat KSI. Not Sam Hyde. He wears a picture of Bruce Lee and goes, it's Tommy Morrison, the best fighting man there was until he got AIDS.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so...
This guy's fucked.
Interesting little tidbit here, because you were supposed to open the card, but because now that KSI is fighting two people, he opens the card, you get to fight in front of a packed-out house. Different? Any more pressure on that one?
Oh, I just hope I don't shit me pants, which I've done quite a few times in training, and that's not a joke.
Sam, IamThmpsn is the opponent. He seems very confident that he said to me, I'll see your face on the canvas. I'll see you lying down on the canvas. Is that going to happen, Sam?
Well, if he does, he might see me pants shit first. Either way, there's going to be brown on the canvas by the time it's done.
Sam, how...
For this poor reporter, he's like trying to wrangle cats here.
He's trying to play it straight, and it's like, dude, as soon as you see Sam Hyde show up in an orange balaclava talking in an Irish accent, you got to abandon the serious boxing journalism, dude.
You'd
How
think
does the
so.
fight play out in your own words?
I don't know how a 4-foot-tall man is going to beat me, but I'll give it to me all.
Sam, there's a fella that I know you want very much. That's a fella by the name of Hasan Piker. Are you going to get that fight?
Oh, I will if I have to go to Hollywood, myself and me lonesome on me little moped. I'll go out there and get him, Donick. You'll see. I'll be out there committing a crime and stalking him because I'm gay and I'm obsessed with him.
What the fuck?
Just,
What is wrong with him?
he's out of his fucking mind. He is an underrated comedy legend. The fact that Sam Hyde is not a household name, in my opinion, makes me sad.
Yeah, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't know who he is.
Oh, he's so great.
Sam, you were deemed a business risk on other cards. You're on this weekend. Are you a business risk heading into this one?
Okay, there's the answer to your question, right? You see that?
That face.
Sometimes you don't need words. Sam, some people considered you a business risk. They're talking about Anissa and iDubbbz.
Sure.
What do you say to that? This is what you say to that.
Oh, Window, I think I'm only a business risk if I start listening to the voice.
And Sam, iDubbbz. They see someone down the line that you might take on in the ring, iDubbbz?
I don't think so, laddie. I don't think he's on the same level as me in any way. I shouldn't talk about that, man.
Sam, it's been a pleasure.
I shouldn't talk about that, man. So then
What an oddball.
they have the weigh-in, and again, we get to see the Candyman, and again, he's out of his fucking mind.
Two big heavyweights who promised to leave it all on the line tomorrow night at the O2 Arena.
I'm dripping, Thompson! I'm dripping! I'm a dolphin! I'm wet! Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Ah! Ah! I'm dripping!
No comment.
I'm tripping like a dolphin is all they.
Now
Like,
this
what?
guy, he doesn't do like drugs or anything. He's just naturally that
Hey,
weird.
I'm not making any allegations
He's just
about all this.
naturally this
Just
weird.
a weird guy. And he's weird big, like he's gigantic.
Ew. Yeah,
he's
he is.
He's a gigantic man.
Look at my perfect abs! Oh! I'm good!
I'm cut.
All right, folks.
And then there's
He's
one.
in good shape.
There's one where Sam Hyde's giving an interview after his fight where he tells the guy, I smoked a higher quality of cigarettes, and that's what helped me in training. So then Sam wins. Now, I don't want to show you the fight because I don't want to get in trouble and all that.
Sure.
So Sam then goes out and he wins the fight. He knocks out.
Handedly, right?
Yeah, he knocks out IamThmpsn in the third round. And True Geordie then goes into the ring and interviews him. And April can attest to this. I was walking around Las Vegas saying this all weekend.
More times than I could care to hear ever again.
I would lean into April and I go, I can't help myself. It's in my head. I have to say it again. All I'm thinking of is this. So True Geordie goes in to interview Sam after Sam wins the fight. And Sam lays this classic out there.
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that, Hasan Piker! I'm coming to kill you! In Los Angeles, at your house!
Wow.
He just,
Fucking threats.
it's usually the time in the post-fight interview where you like challenge a guy to a boxing match.
Right, not I'm going to kill you.
And no. The extra brilliance of this. Sam Hyde, while speaking in a character Irish accent, just sends a legitimate death promise to Hasan Piker.
You know that, Hasan Piker! I'm coming to kill you! In Los Angeles, at your house!
Or in the ring.
No, in real life!
How does not everyone
No.
love this guy?
That is
So-
wild.
True Geordie even does like the DAZN shit in their pants corporate thing where he's like,
Yeah.
no, just to be clear, you're doing a bit where you're going to do it in the ring. No, in real life.
No, I meant it.
I meant I'm going to murder him.
I'm coming to kill you! In Los Angeles, at your house!
Or in the ring.
No, in real life! I'm going to stalk him and become obsessed with him and wear his makeup and his dresses and use his skin as a coat like the ancient Irish did.
Well, that's your winner, Sam
Oh my
Hyde!
God.
Bloody.
All fucking weekend, I'm just sitting there. Hasan Piker, I'm coming to kill you.
We were making our way to Venetian last night and he was yelling this shit. And people are just mean mugging you.
Oh my God. Yeah, KF says, I've seen this 100 times and I still die laughing every time. I'll watch it. Fuck that. I'll watch it again right now. Anytime someone says, Aaron, play that Sam Hyde thing, I'm fucking doing it.
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that, Hasan Piker! I'm coming to kill you! In Los Angeles, at your house!
Or in the ring.
No, in real life!
That's the best part.
So, my favorite part is the interviewer's like, I'm going to give you a good chance here to walk this back a little. And Sam, instead of like taking it or instead of even doubling down, he's treating the commentator as though he doesn't understand what he's saying. So
Right.
Sam's going to lay it out real nice and simple for him. Like, oh, I'm sorry, you must have misunderstood. I'm going to murder him in real life.
No, at his
Los
house.
Angeles, at your house!
Or in the ring.
No, in real life!
Because why not?
Oh. And again, all Hasan Piker has to do is see it for the joke it is and everyone would leave you the fuck alone about it.
Well, that's funny.
Everyone would leave you alone about it. But this fucking Hasan Piker, I'm telling you, there had to be a surgery. There had to be an operation that he had. There had to be something that Hasan Piker did that removed his brain's ability to tell when something is funny or when someone is fucking with you, or I don't know what it is about Hasan Piker, but I've never even seen him have a moment of levity in his life. He's the most stressed out, angry, political 25, whatever the fuck year old he is, I've ever seen in my life.
He seems so much older than that because he's just down. And it's because he hung out with Cenk Uygur all his life.
I honestly think his Uncle Cenk might take life less seriously than Hasan Piker does.
Most likely.
It's remarkable. So, yeah, Lazy Short says, he's threatening you in a fake Irish accent in front of millions of people. How do you take that seriously?
Right.
You have a giant bearded guy from Rhode Island going, I'm coming to kill you in your house.
It's pretty fun for a guy to take like a serious moment away from the serious moment.
Yes. So I have Hasan Piker's response to it. Would you like to see?
Yeah, I haven't heard this part yet.
Someone in his Twitch chat said, Hasan, this Sam Hyde thing, fucking crazy. What do you think about it? So now you have a chance to go, oh, Sam Hyde's he's fucking insane. Can you believe it? This guy, he says he's going to kill me in my house. Okay, Sam, you're going to kill me in my house.
Have fun with it.
Instead, he decides to kind of DSP his own audience here.
Oh, come on.
Dude, if you see a mentally ill Nazi, okay, on the internet, be like, I'm going to kill Hasan Piker.
It's still funny. Even watching Hassan say it, again, no sense of humor. This guy can't laugh. It's
almost more funny.
It's more funny to watch him go, he threatened to murder me at my house.
Well, he's just going to eat this up, though, because now there's there's a threat out against my life.
And that's exactly what he does. And everything, you notice everything's political with him. He's a Nazi. He's right-wing. He's left-wing.
Nazi came out of nowhere, kind of.
Yeah. Sam Hyde just wants to beat you up. He doesn't care if you wear an Obama or Biden or Trump shirt to the ring. Right. He just wants to kick the shit out of you because he doesn't like you.
If you see a mentally ill Nazi, okay?
I cheer? No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. That's a joke.
Aaron
on the internet, be like, I'm going to kill Hasan Piker. Okay? I'm going to come to his house and murder him. And you go, oh, this is some information that he should probably watch. Like, he should watch and address this. Okay? Then, honestly, just don't post. And get the fuck out of the community. Just be normal, dude.
He gets so fucking bothered about shit and has no ability to laugh it off or shrug it off.
Some people don't have that.
He's fucking awful.
He is.
By the way,
miserable.
That guy, in a longer clip, that guy was a 26-month subscriber to his Twitch channel. He banned him. He banned him for asking about Sam Hyde.
In that regard, it kind of becomes a self-cleaning oven someday. Right?
Fucking scared of the ghost of Kiev, the Candyman.
Candyman for sure.
That fucking Candyman gimmick is awesome.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that, Hasan Piker. I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring.
No, in real life.